Obusuani komo o channel so haksay H Podcast Avenue. Podcast or set training because make headlines na jembre na edb exum woni de bia ho braxium. Best talk say yanko political highways ni wunia na Ghana for mabunu mpanyimfo bi aka boma wunia omu ani abra nya asem koto akra na ne nyina eni se aye takwa gold fields omu lease na expire me no ka say South Africa for any abra omopa eye na omopa extension no onua for 20 good years no Ghana for mabunu bi ne mrante no kokra tiesi abonten so a se ene ye be sam omopa de ne kekuro no embo onua ye monwram omani abra enya aseboto akra na yefiri won so a ye bobo eye ewura eye sedinam temakru aso eye abra eye Solomon Ogsu enso ademre na obi bi nsemu ehu behia se won so hu de yakwa ne de yeba be sure say ye monwura eye nsemu ni
in South Africa, they will never see good in their life. Listen to me. When you shed blood, blood will fight you. When you shed blood on the land, that blood will cause for vengeance against you. You match something. 6 months, 1 year down the line, you match your GDP. This will begin to run down. Listen to me. We wonder. You've not said anything yet. We'll go to the mining sector, the mining field. Any certificate that is owning will come after you. I'm calling everybody. It's just like our system is so that when you say something, the president would not like the way you come out with it. We don't like attacking people. In Ghana, you can't attack people. But listen to me. We will make sure we will put fire on them. Let them sack every South African who has a company in this station. They should go. They should also leave. Then we will employ our people to work.
There's a history.
I have a better appreciation of his disposition, and I can understand why this one is so furious, he's so angry, because he has been humbled by his own words that he uttered in the past. I mean, on the 21st of December 2025, I'm happy to be on the same set with Zato, and here is Zato speaking. And let me quote him. Good. On your set, extradition of Ken Ofori-Atta. We were talking about Ken Ofori-Atta, but Zato decided on that occasion to just ignore Ken Ofori-Atta and went straight and said the United States must also reciprocate our collaboration by extraditing the former CEO of Maslok, said Namtamaklo, Zato.
On TV3.
On TV3.
TV3 New Day.
Yes, Joshua. I mean, let me read it for him. Today, I am quoting you.
Thank you. You are allowed.
So, Zato on the 21st of December 2025, and we're discussing Ken Ofori-Atta. He decided to ignore Ken Ofori-Atta because Ken Ofori-Atta belongs to his political party, the New Patriotic Party, so he wasn't interested. And said that the United States must also reciprocate our collaboration by extraditing the former CEO of Maslok, said Namtamaklo, who has already been sentenced in absentia. Dr. Joshua Zato, political and policy analyst, University of Ghana. So,
that's me.
In all, with all intents and purposes, Zato never expected that Sedina Tamaklo would surface in this country called Ghana. So in his mind, together with the almost 90% of the members of the New Patriotic Party, that would have been equalization. You are pursuing Ken Ofori-Atta, yet Sedina Tamaklo is in the United States. So what moral grounds do you have in pursuing Ken Ofori-Atta? And he was damn sure that Sedna was not going to come to Ghana. I dare say this has rather dazed him and the New Patriotic Party.
Why, you think they're afraid of something?
And as a matter of fact, it advantages the ruling government. We would have cashed in on as a united party if this party or this government had failed to bring Sedna Tamaklo to Ghana. So with that, they have checked the box. It will be out of our political campaign in 2020. And that is his difficulty. Other than that, you that was calling for her to be extradited back to Ghana, you must be the first person to thank the authorities before you even proceed into realms of conjecture. I mean, you had the benefit of a legal person sitting here walking you through the processes that indeed an appeal has been filed as far back as February. Remember, there were two people that were charged, Sedna and Daniel Azim. Azim already was incarcerated, spent almost 2 years in custody, and filed for an appeal. In fact, the appeal was filed 2025, but for strange reasons, it had to be brought in 2026, and so Azim has been granted bail pending appeal, but already has spent 2 years in custody. You understand? So once you had the benefit of that information, I wasn't too sure the direction that he was going, that he was going to be pardoned, she was going to be allowed to go to parties here and there. It doesn't come in. What we are dealing now is that a court of competent jurisdiction has sentenced her to 10 years of imprisonment. And the reason she has been brought back to this country, what the people of this country are expecting is that she goes to prison and serve a sentence. The other legal ramifications or legal opportunities available to her, if she decides to exercise it and the court agrees with her, who can?
That's what Zato is saying. That's why the table he claims has been laid.
But he is disappointed. He, together with the MPP, yesterday I saw their social media folks all going singing one song. She will be pardoned. She will be pardoned. The same people that were saying that Sedna has to come, are now saying that she will be pardoned. She will be pardoned. What sort of society are we building?
It's for a reason.
Which reason are you talking about?
You don't know.
You, as a political party that must be aiding in this country, getting Kenoforiata back. Sedna Tamaklo, what was her total exposure? Is it not 90 million? And I'm very happy that she's in this country.
But what has Kenoforiata got to do with this?
It's a very serious matter. I'm coming, I will get there. I will be the last person to support Sedna Tamaklo, because between the period and the review 2013 to 2016, remember, one of the reasons why the government of the day then was unable to deal with our energy needs, was the fact that we didn't have money to be buying gas, to be powering our energy needs. Now you had money sitting at Maslock that you could have even loaned some to your own government to power energy needs. You decided to pocket it. And I have checked the NDC's constitution, I have checked the MPP's constitution, I have checked the United Party's constitution. No provision provides for any appointee to go and steal state money. So if you decide to go and do that, there is a personal decision. And why must any political party take that responsibility of a personal nature? So she has to face the law and answer to the people of this country why she decided to shortchange all of this. If you're going to look at the unemployment rate between 2013 and 2016, you would realize that it spiked among youth, the youth, when you could have given the monies to the youth to better their lots. Again, you remember the Kantamanto incident where victims were shortchanged. That was a callous attitude. But that said, we are talking about exposure of 90 million. In the case of Kenoforiata, how much are we talking about? Billions. And that is why when we were doing that, Rise for Ghana did their demonstration and some of us joined them, we told the United States of America embassy in Ghana that the United States of America must not allow their country to be used as a sanctuary for corrupt African officials, particularly from Ghana. I think they have heard it. They have brought Sedna. But the greatest achievement that will be allocated to the United States of America will be to bring Kenoforiata, because that is a big fish.
Oh,
and I'm very surprised that our brothers are not talking about Kenoforiata. We have SMA in the regions of 3 billion to deal with. We have the National Cathedral. We have the ambulance. We have the 52.2 billion. Remember, 52.2 billion got missing from your tax revenue. Are you with me?
Which was the commercial bank?
Commercial bank. We have not dealt with that issue as of now. And when they come and sit here quietly and try and throw tantrums. So I believe that this administration has done where I was going to use it. Our party, the United Party, was going to use Sedna Tamaklo's issue as one of the campaign messages in 2028. As a failure. Having done that, how am I going to do that? And that is why they are also hurt by it, because then that campaign message has fallen flat. Are you with me? So now the campaign message that we will be doing, the only campaign message will be linking the umbilical cord, the existence of the New Patriotic Party to the coming of Ken Ofori-Atta. I have seen them.
The coming of Ken Ofori-Atta.
Absolutely, I have seen their political party go run petition either the diplomatic corps or the UN. I was thinking by doing so they will be adding the petition to the diplomatic corps and the UN that they must aid in Ken Ofori-Atta coming back so that the monies that are with him will be retrieved to build this country. They are not doing that. And who is going to support that? Now he says the people's dreams were shattered because of the attitude of Sedna Atamako. Yes, I agree with you. But what about the people's dream in connection with Ken Ofori-Atta? I am yet to hear from any of them. The last time they published the All Africa Games, the audited report, the same vim, the same alacrity, the same conviction that you believe that you must hold political actors to their office. When it came to matters to deal with Yusuf Mustafa, the former Minister of Youth and Sports, and all those that took part in the African Games, you went banana, you went silent. Meanwhile, we are told by the Auditor General that they are having our 580 million in their pocket.
But he has a right to be heard. Everybody
has a right to be heard. All those that are in South, they started by having right to be heard. You will be heard by the end. When you are wrong, you are wrong. As for Sedina, the matter is closed. The chapter is closed. She decided to run away. She had the opportunity to face the court. Maybe she could have explained herself well, but for strange reasons, she decided just like Ken Ofori-Atta. And all of them, when they are running, they use the excuse of going to seek medical attention. Remember the Ken Ofori-Atta's incidents. What did he tell us? He was going to Mayo Clinic. At the end, he was picked at a cozy apartment chilling. You understand? Meaning they lied to us. He together with his lawyers who were lying to us in this country, they were exposed. So what I'm saying is that when people are given opportunity to serve this country, they must not shortchange us. And I want to thank this administration for making sure that they bring Sedna Atamako. And just like anybody is doing this, she has the right to appeal, which she has already done. But nobody sitting there must try to influence the judiciary. Let the laws of the land work. Nobody put her there to go and steal our money. Nobody. She was there she was supposed to serve us. If she decided to serve her own pocket, that is her own cup of tea. But we cannot be here being lectured by people whose political actors, members of their political party, are so ingrained in the issues of corruption that they are shielding them. How many times haven't you heard them, including here, Alfred, that they will not wish that Ken Ofori-Atta comes to Ghana? They have said it. Me. They have said it. You are not running away from it. Are you not distancing yourself from Ken Ofori-Atta? You said it on Metro TV. You said it on Metro TV. I've quoted you. That you are not going to wish.
I have never said that in anywhere.
Then correct yourself here because you have said it. But what
I said on set and lie in front of me.
So you are denying Ken Ofori-Atta now?
You have lied. You have lied.
Solo. What is that?
Stop lying.
Oh, so me, I heard you say I'm lying.
Stop lying.
Why are you running away from Ken Ofori-Atta?
No, you said you heard. He said he hasn't said it.
Stop lying.
No, what are you talking about? You said it. No, you want to lie here.
Everything you said here is a lie.
No problem. Mr. Thompson, at the end of the day, we need to come to a position as a country.
Yes.
So if there's a right to appeal, she's entitled to that. But wouldn't it be much of a conspiracy theory to say that if that right of appeal is heard, and subsequently years down the lane is granted, that spin of a conspiracy theory should come in?
Thank you very much, Roland. From the two government spokespersons, I've learned two things here.
Who are the two government spokespersons?
I haven't called your name.
No,
please.
No.
I haven't called your name.
No, but we have 4 people here.
So why are you worried about
I have to be worried because...
Can I go on, please?
No, let him explain who are the two government officials. So that we move on. You can't be saying...
Thank you.
He says who are the two government officials?
So now he shows you what to ask.
But you just
he's a panelist. His interest is also...
No, why hasn't he asked me that? Why am I different?
When
he came in, I told him that he says yes. So what did he tell me?
So who are the two government?
So can I go on, please? In February,
when
I finish my submission, you get to the two government spokespersons.
You are lying.
In February, Sedinam, all that you want to say is that I'm lying. You said it, you're happy now. In February, he said that in February, Sedinam appealed. Isn't that so?
Through the lawyers.
Now, it tells us that by the time all these things started, we were pushing that Sedinam should come, she should come. They were waiting to do that appeal. Once that appeal had been filed, they brought her down.
Now, from my brother here too, I'm getting this thing that the second accused person has appealed
No, but
and has been granted bail.
No, but it's a public
So
record.
I wouldn't be shocked that tomorrow they can come and tell me that Said-e-Nam has been granted bail. Will you be shocked if they tell you that? Because if the second accused has been granted bail.
Is it that you're asking me not to believe in
No, I'm asking you a simple question.
Judicial process?
No, I'm asking you a simple question. Yes. Roland, if tomorrow they said that Said-e-Nam has, through her appeal, she's been granted bail, will you be shocked?
No, but it's a judiciary.
No, will you be shocked?
Will
you be shocked?
But were you shocked when our brother was given?
Will you be shocked?
But my mind, I don't
you
hold
can't answer.
I don't,
you can't answer.
I don't
don't
hold
worry.
the mind of
no,
the
you can't
judiciary.
answer.
So
I know you can't answer. Don't worry. You see, you're stammering all of a sudden.
But
because Roland,
Roland,
I know is very boisterous.
I understand.
And
But
today,
you
for you to
preempt.
stammer 3 times in front of me,
You want me to
I understand.
preempt something?
I didn't say preempt. I asked a simple question.
No, you're asking me if I'll be shocked.
Today,
I'll be shocked.
Today,
why? And I'm saying there's a judicial process. If you are also entitled to, I'm entitled to it.
Yes.
If I should be in that
and
position.
so it was a yes or no answer, but you are stammering on it. So don't worry, I understand.
If it's granted,
can I
what's the
go on?
point?
Can I go on? So it tells me straight away that all these gymnastics that have been going on, there are things that are being prepared ahead of time. If Zato for once will say that, oh, this thing is a repetition of the old system, not a reset system, but a system where either a nolli prosequi or whatever they want to do comes into play, I now understand him. Maybe he used the word nolli prosequi. Maybe the nolli prosequi he's talking about is in this appeal case that, oh, they don't have any objection to this appeal. So once the appeal has been granted, and that is why I asked the simple question from beginning, where is she? They only told us that she's in the hands of the police. I can be in the hands of the police in my house.
No, but what are you talking about?
Oh, come on.
You hear custody?
No. But what are you talking about? This is so unfair.
You said she's in the hands of the
I said
police.
she's in the custody of
Okay,
the police. I didn't
she's
say
in the
hands.
custody of the police.
So you want the government?
Oh, can I please
Oh,
flow?
please.
Please, allow Mr. Thompson to flow, please.
So if she's in the custody of the police, where she should have, once she lands, this is a criminal case that has been prosecuted, immediately she shouldn't even stay there for one night.
Why not? They have to go through processes for
What
her.
process?
Are we doing that?
What process?
For her to be.
She has been convicted. What process again do you have to go through?
Misinforming the people.
No, what process do you have to go through? Tell me. Maybe I don't know. Tell me so that the whole public will know that, oh, when you land, it can take even 1 week to go through a
Well, you are
process.
serving government. But if you land at Kotoka, the security apparatus would have to take receipt of you, right? Well, they'll receive you, and then they'll hold you somewhere before they hand you over to the prison authorities. Is
And
that
I
how
said,
it's
should
done?
it take more than a day to do that?
But when did she arrive?
You only arrived yesterday.
Should it take more than a day to do that?
She arrived at 9:01. She's not even 24 hours.
So
you are
when
talking about.
when you get your time, you can.
Solo, please.
We
shout
should
on
not
top
sit
of your
here for
head.
her to, for him to be misleading the people of this country.
No. But Solo today.
That is what is happening of him.
Last week he was doing it, but you today.
All right.
Last week I didn't
Well,
do anything like that. Please withdraw. I did not do anything. like
Okay,
that.
I've withdrawn. Please
Thank
go
you
ahead.
very much. So, if now they said, oh, she's in the custody of the police, these same people who they said black is white, and when they tell you that black is white, you should stampede it and make sure that everybody believes that black is white. I should believe them. He said they have 73 pages or over 70 pages of, what do you call it, an appeal.
He said,
we and some of the team calls or channel so, Mammy and not so, Jim Breda, and so bad in the Dombia Dominia. Onia, Yebesan Asomo.